Okay, we're good. We're doing the podcast again. The three amigos. That's us. There's three of us. We are amigos. And we're gonna talk about whatever the fuck the name of that show was last night. What was the name of that show? Extreme Rules.
It was called Extreme Diarrhea.
is that your opinion on the show?
No, I actually think it was very good.
Oh, very good. Oh, I see.
I give it 3 Viva La Razzas.
Out of what? 8 Viva La Razzas?
Out of 5. No, I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3.5, 3.8. If I've got to go down to the decimal point, 3.8 out of 5.
Why not just make it out of 100? And then if you make it out of 100, it's easier. You don't have to do the decimal system. It's a lot easier to sort it out.
Out of 100, I give it a 82 out of 100.
That's a pretty good score.
That's not with the scale that you were just saying.
Yeah, I know now. Shut up now. That doesn't matter.
76 out of 100 is what you were looking for there.
Well, I gave it higher than 76. I'm going to go 82. Right? It deserves another 6.
I think that's fair.
4.1 out of
That's
Shut up now. What do you give it now? Quit talking jibber jabber. Give it your score.
out of 100.
Out of 100.
I would probably say about 70.
70. That's weak.
Just the 5 weak points of the show.
Okay. What grade?
Whatever 70 is, I don't know the scale of grade.
Grade. Like you got your A's, your A minuses, your A pluses, your B minuses, B's, B pluses.
C plus to B minus.
C plus to B. I give it B plus.
You're so angry.
What about you, Dylan?
I give it F minus.
Oh fuck, that's fair.
I'm only joking. I thought that it was pretty good. If I was to arbitrarily give it a number, I'd say probably like the late 70s, kind of like early 80s. I'd say like around 78 to 80, probably. Okay.
There we go. See, Dylan knows what it is.
It's a marcher.
So let's get straight in there. Like swimwear, Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin. It was actually a good match. I thought I was a bit pissed off. I was like, "This is no DQ. Why are they not taking advantage of no DQ?" And then he hit a major uppercut to the bollocks of Dolph Ziggler.
To quote Morrow, he pulverized the plums in the fruit basket.
You what?
Morrow Ronaldo said he pulverized Dolph Ziggler's plums. I like the little alliteration that he did there.
Yeah, I heard all of that. But
I suspect you didn't hear all of that.
I did not, but I heard that. At one point, he threw him into the turnbuckle, and the turnbuckle outside. They're all, taking advantage of the no DQ rules. And like, no, it happens all the time.
Yeah, this happens in every match ever.
It happens, yeah. You fucking imbeciles.
How did you get these jobs?
Stupid idiots!
Let's touch on this. We touched on the commentating last night. The commentators are by far the worst commentators.
Oh, they were awful. How bad were they?
If you watch the Natalya versus Charlotte.
Oh, this is what I was gonna say too, Carl. This is exactly what I was gonna say.
Huh?
This is what I was gonna say too. I know what you're gonna say.
It is a great example of just how bad their commentating is. Are you going to talk about what are you thinking about?
The pinfall bit?
No, actually, what did it say about
in the middle of the Natalya versus Charlotte match, which was very clearly labeled a submission match, like somebody floats over and like floats over like a pin, but then moves it over into a submission.
Yeah.
And Michael Cole's like, good move there. And then Byron Saxton says, yeah, didn't go for the pinfall though. I'm like, no shit, you didn't go for the pinfall in a submission match, you fucking idiot.
Well, what I was thinking about was it just went so slow and dreary. And at one point, Charlotte did a move and then did the woo. After Michael Cole, all I had to say was there was silence for ages. Like it was, and Charlotte there with the woo. Whoa! What a terrific commentating.
Oh, that's brilliant.
He didn't know what to say because I think they were confused. I think they had to think about was there if they grabbed the ropes would it break the hold?
Yeah.
So like and Charlotte here And I think they were trying to think of, does this happen? And the referee was like, counting to 5, like, oh, and then Natalya, and literally that was all they said, like, Natalya, and then finish off, and like, finish the goddamn sentence. And Charlotte there.
With the woo.
With the woo. It's like, you had to think about that, you had to think about, oh, the confidence is...
It was not good last night. It was not so hot.
It is just very robotic, just, here is what's happening in the match.
Yeah, shut up, Saxton.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Actually, the Miz was coming out, and Jerry was like, "Shut up, Saxton! Shut up forever!" or something.
Shut up, bro.
Yes.
There was one bit. There was one bit in the show where Baron Saxton said something, and then JBL said, "Hey, you know what, Saxton? Jimmy Hoffa's buried somewhere here, and we don't know where he is. I hope the same thing happens to you." And I'm like, "You hope that Baron Saxton gets mysteriously murdered and nobody finds his corpse? That is incredibly deep and dark for a PG show, JBL."
Yeah, he's made a couple of references to wishing Baron Saxton was dead.
Yeah, I'm like, that's pretty harsh, man.
Awesome. Viva la JBL. So,
Baron said it was a bit harsh. Cole started saying that Baron was being too sensitive.
yeah, take your death like a man, Saxton.
Of course. So, what do we think? Great time for Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. Anything shocking or anything you want to point out in that match?
I didn't watch it, so I'm gonna give it like a A+.
A+? Nah, it deserves more like a C.
Okay.
C minus.
Yeah.
What would you know? Whoa, you just sounded like... What are you going now?
A C.
A C? Okay, that's what it is. That's fun, yeah. It actually was, for the short time that had, it actually was a pretty good match.
Yeah, but dude, they had like, the pre-shows are an hour though, right? The pre-shows are an hour. How can they only go like fucking 9 minutes with an hour-long fucking show? Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, did it. More time.
Apparently there was another match in the pre-show. I missed it, but Enzo beat the handicap. Not Enzo, beat the Dudleys in a handicap match.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a match. Big Cass good in the mic. I thought Big Cass would have had a moment on the show. He just came out and just beat up the Dudley boys.
Nice.
Everyone thought that Enzo was going to come back because the Dudley were beating him, like, you know, they were hollowing the ground, stomping him, but then he got the better of them and called them soft.
How did he spell it?
I think it was like SAWF. It's really fucked up with.
Oh yeah, that sounds Sounds weird.
That's how you spelled it. SAWFT.
I don't think that's the way you spell soft.
No. So no.
I don't think
anyway,
so.
Moving on, the pyro hits. More like lasers. And then Extreme Rules. That's the pyros going off at the start of the event.
Oh yeah, that's right. The pyros they have now, because they couldn't afford real fireworks. They just got Connor with sparklers going pew 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 pew.
Running around as sparklers. Extreme Rules.
No expense spared. Pew 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 pew. Shut up, Byron. Pew pew pew. You stupid idiot.
Go die, Byron. First match was a good tag team match. Texas Tornado tag team.
I actually missed that match. I tried watching the show live last night, and my internet wasn't working, so I had to switch my computer on and off again. And by the time I switched it on, all I saw was like Gallows and Anderson standing in the ring going, "Yeah, we beat those guys good. We got them."
They did beat them good, though. It was quite a good match.
Excellent.
It was a good match. They did it with the Magic Killer. Is it Magic Killer?
Yeah.
Magic Killer for the win.
How do you kill the Magic? How do you do it?
Yeah, they just fucking kill Magic. They put a suplex on the shoulders, spin them around a little bit.
I guess.
It was nice. It was good. It was good.
They also had a weird version of the Buddha Doom outside the ring, where Anderson came off the apron. It was pretty awesome.
Nice.
It was awesome, but also not awesome at the same time, because like you said, it was a variation. It wasn't really like, and it was only a variation. They called it a variation because it wasn't really hit correct.
They didn't do it the way they're supposed to do it. They're the wrestlers. They decide how they do it, right?
Yeah, it's a nice touch. But like, it really wasn't for anything, was it?
Well, no, but it was good. had a bit of a rivalry going on. And
yeah, it was a solid.
Last night, the whole point of the match would be to make Anderson and Gallows look strong, which it did.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
The Dudleys didn't get any shots in, but the Usos didn't get that many either.
No, good.
Dudley's Mr. Chance.
Damn Dudleys.
What are we talking about Dudleys for? What's up with Dudleys?
We love the Dudleys.
I actually said the Dudleys, and then I tried to play it off as if I was talking about them on purpose.
Goddamn.
Sorry, Connor.
Those goddamn Dudleys.
Yeah, well, not spend too much time on that Texas match because although it was good, it wasn't really fun. A solid match. Anderson and Gallows looked good. Gallows got pretty far up the end, didn't he? Screaming and getting on.
Yeah. At the Gallows the first time he's done that since he got back.
Good, it's good. Okay, moving on. I'll give that a match. I give that a B minus.
I'd give it a B.
I think we're being very generous.
I think so, yeah. I mean, the show hasn't even started. We're just handing out B pluses and B minuses like left and right.
No, that one was on the main show.
Yeah, but I mean that's what I mean. Like first match in, and we're like, yeah, B, everything B's.
Yeah, no, okay, it's getting right. It was a good match. It was a solid match, a solid C.
And as you know, I have a soft spot for tag team wrestling, so I tend to enjoy good tag matches.
Yeah.
So now, what would you give it then? Would you give it a B or a C?
I would give it a B.
Okay, Connor, you sticking with a B? You going? What are you doing?
I had a B minus, so you're right. It's the first match of the night. It wasn't like a stellar, like get you off your bed kind of match. I watched it in bed, so I give it a C.
I didn't see it, so I'm gonna give it a A.
Yeah, good call.
Why not?
Next up on the Kizard, who have next? Remember?
Rusev Kalisto, I think.
Oh, Rusev Kalisto. That's the only match I really didn't catch. I kind of drifted off during that match. But that was a sick accolade. What do you call it? Accolade, is it?
Oh, it was a lovely accolade.
Oh, because you already heard him. I read on the internet during the week.
You read on the internet? Well, it's got to be true.
The dirty sheets, the dirty deeds. That he heard him doing the accolade during a Raw or SmackDown.
We're supposed to. It's wrestling.
You're
supposed to hurt the other guy.
But like legit, got
on Raw, he did put the accolade on him. I think it was just a storyline injury. I don't think he done anything about it.
Oh, right, okay. But that looked like he fucking looked like he was gonna bend him in half. It was a good accolade.
He snapped him, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I can't call it grade because, like I said, I didn't see it. So since I didn't see it, A plus.
Nice. That's the rule. It was good, but it was way too short.
Yeah.
That match was too short.
Give it a C plus. Did have a really good spot where actually there was a couple of really good spots in it. One where he tossed Kalisto off the top rope onto the apron. Awesome.
Yeah, I would have said probably C. Yeah, C plus or like a B minus. I'd say that was it was a good match, but
B minus. That's pretty solid.
They're basically the same, right? C minus, B plus, whatever.
Both.
Yeah,
moving on from there, though, we got New Day versus
Smooth.
the Vaude fuckers. Fuck the Vaude villains, huh?
Term you were going for.
Don't.
That was actually a very good match. The Vaude villains are very good. I thought your prediction was going to come true now when they hit the knocked off Kofi and Big E and then hit the what do you call it? Whirling Dervish.
The Whirling Dervish.
Whirling Dervish, yeah. They hit that. I thought it was over. I thought the tag champs.
Don't cut my boy out though, Xavier Woods. Don't ever cut Xavier Woods out.
Up, down, baby.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was odd. I was surprised Xavier was actually in the match rather than Kofi, but Xavier did quite well.
Xavier did really well.
Won the match.
That was a really good match.
I liked it.
Yes,
that was a really good match. See when Big E gets in like the hot tag, Big E goes ham, goes all out.
He is a ham.
He is a big.
He's just a giant ham.
That spear he does off the apron is scary.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Career at some point, like.
Yeah, it is.
I will enjoy watching it because it looks very good.
He needs to cut that out, doesn't he? It looks awesome, though. But I mean, yeah, it will end somebody's career, either his or somebody's spears.
Yeah, he better cut out all the ham. That's what he said, right?
Tricep meat.
What?
Full on suplex city. I think he had like 7 belly to bellies in a row at one stage.
Oh, he was doing the overhead release like suplexes as well.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Then he just decided, nah, fuck that, I'm going to do the other version of the belly to belly that likes as much.
Lovely.
He needs to take Brock to Suplex City.
Yeah, I'd love to see that match, man.
Ooh, baby.
Oh yeah.
I like how the New Day still get cheered, even though they do the heel stuff, where like Kofi like had to interfere to get the win.
Another sign of bad commentating, then he had a pretty standard kick at JBL was all trouble in paradise.
Yeah, it just kicks him in the head normally. Well, that's his finisher move right there.
That was a finisher maneuver. I would give that B+.
Yeah, I was thinking B+ for that one.
I'd give it a B. Solid B.
Solid B.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on from the New Day was Lion. Do you remember?
Fatal 4-way after it?
It could have been. Yeah, I think you're right. I predicted this one was going to steal the show if it hadn't been for that main event, which I said could take it. I said if the main event or the Fatal 4-way is going to take it.
Yeah.
Main event definitely stole the show, but Fatal 4-way is right up there.
The Fatal 4-way.
Fatal 4-way was great.
The Fatal 4-way was
too, but
lovely. Beautiful match.
Yeah.
Oh, Fatal 4-way was, yeah. It started off so good. It was like with that hula kick right off the bat.
Yeah, that was class. Never saw that coming.
Out. Very good. You predicted it now. What about you, Dylan? Did you predict? You predicted Owens, didn't you, or Sami Zayn?
I think I said Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I said Cesaro.
That was the worst thing about that match. That match was so good. It went on perfect amount of time. Everything was perfect, and then right at the end, God, the ending was not so good because the camera totally misses the Miz getting the pin. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It cuts outside to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens fighting, and then suddenly you hear like a 2 count, and then the camera cuts to the ring, and they just see like the Miz like sliding away, and the bell rings, and you're like, wait a minute, that's the end of the match. That was a bit of a letdown.
Well, it was a bit of a botch.
Yeah. That was
but more on the production side and the actual wrestlers.
Well, kind of, but also it means Cesaro was lying there for like, fucking 5 minutes. Just waiting for somebody to pin him, and like that could have been done better, right? That was a bit silly.
The big guy just got cut off. Fuck you now.
Can we add him back in?
Yeah, we'll add him back in.
I thought he was still. What? Okay, well we just well. I give Niall's performance a C-.
So temporarily Amigo down. Yeah, so give him I give him a steady D. There he is.
That's what I've heard.
Right, what are the missing?
And so that's the end of the show. What did you think, Connor?
Whoa, what a wrap up that was.
It was great. Can't believe what happened there.
We give you the D now.
Oh yeah.
It's a different type of podcast.
Yeah, it's as disgusting as it sounds.
What happened?
Internet just seemed to cut off for some reason.
Nice.
God damn, first world problems, huh?
Tell me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about the Fatal 4-way and how the production team botched up.
At the end?
Production team do?
You at the very end, like, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are fighting, and then suddenly, like, the camera cuts to inside the ring where, like, they're in the middle of a 3 count, and, it's just the Miz, like, I won! And you're like, wait a minute, the Miz won? What the hell? Like, they didn't catch it on camera. It was...
He doesn't just have an issue with the network, did what happened?
No, you don't see Miz crawl into the ring or sliding over to Cesaro or anything like that. You see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn fighting, and then it just cuts to the ring, like, in the middle of the pinfall.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
It's really, really quick. It kind of takes the buzz off the match, like, that's the end,
But I think that was the way the Miz was always going to win, and sort of sneaking in.
I understand the slimy heel kind of cheating to win, but it felt a wee bit flat for that kind of match. Like, that match had been, like, off the charts right up to then,
Yeah. I think it was probably the best match the Miz has ever had.
Oh, easily. Somebody said that. Really I think JBL said this is, like, the Miz's best starring role. I'm like, well, I wouldn't call it a starring role, but it's easily the best thing the Miz has done in fucking years,
Yeah. Also really enjoyed that wee segment where Sammy went to do the kick on Cesaro and cut off by KO and did pop a powerbomb on Cesaro.
Oh shit! Yeah. That was a hell of a moment.
Yeah.
An Extreme Rules moment.
He kept getting attacked by different people while he was on the top rope as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
really good match all round.
Gonna give that an A.
A plus for me. I thought that was match of the year shit. Like
match of the year shit. Match of the year.
It's in the conversation for match of the year. It's not the only match of the night that's going to be in the match of the year, but it's right up there. Like,
all right. I give it an A. A plus is extreme, but it's Extreme Rules, so
that's true. That's true.
What about you, Dill?
I would probably give it like a minus or like a B plus. Like probably A minus. I'd say A minus.
Yeah.
I didn't like the end, but the rest was really sweet.
I'm with you.
Yes, you are.
Okay, moving on. We've got that ASEAN. What is it called again? The
Asylum match.
The asylum match,
Wasn't it the asylum match?
Yeah, the asylum match.
Yeah.
I said about that one, the better.
Oh no!
I liked that match.
I like that match.
The only problem was it was way too long. Way too long. That
wasn't
match.
Even the. I don't think it was the length.
I think it was like they could have cut that down by 5 minutes and it would have been way better.
What's that?
I said they could have cut that match down by 5 minutes and made it a little bit more streamlined and it would have been way better.
I just sometimes a cage match just I don't know.
He did the what was it, the fucking wacky line?
The wacky line, yeah.
He actually hit the wacky line. I knew he'd do it. I knew he'd bring it out.
When you hit the wacky line,
can't keep a good man down.
I was the same. I kind of like. They wouldn't say less there with that match the better. Why are you bringing that up?
I just think it was a really disappointing match.
I really liked
really good spots in it.
The thumbtacks at the end were beautiful.
Like an absolute joke as well, which really irritated them.
But they always are, though.
What did the commentators do?
They just treated it like it was a whole joke. Like at one point when he brought the straight jacket down, I was like, what are you going to do with that in a match like this?
I wonder.
Jericho had already beat the life out of Ambrose with a straight jacket like a week before.
Yeah.
That was another example of just how shit the commentating is, because everyone knows that happened during the rivalry leading up to this match where Jericho, that was like a turning point in the rivalry where he really pissed him off. Where he put him in the straight jacket and beat the shit out of him. Then Cole, so like it's obvious what this is going to be used for. Then Cole, said, "What are you going to do with that in this kind of match?" And it's like, well, obviously the same thing he did on SmackDown, and then later he tried to do that, and Cole's like, he did the same thing on SmackDown. It's like, well, then surely you should have known what he can do with that in a match.
Yeah.
Goddamn stupid idiot.
It's just what we always say, though. It's like the commentators don't know how to do their fucking jobs. Especially Cole, who's been doing it for fucking 15 years, you know?
Could you imagine JR coming out that shit? What's he gonna do with this? Like as if he just completely forgot what happened like a week or two before.
I'll tell you what, though, if JR was commentating that match, he would have got you sold on that. You know what I mean, Niall? If it was JR, you'd be like, I'm more invested in this match. Way more interested.
Yeah, possibly, but I don't know. I think the concept just didn't work. I would be very surprised if there was ever a second Asylum match.
Oh, I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, I doubt it. But I like the thumbtacks at the end. My God, that was enough to bring me around. To bump it up.
Yeah, dude, the thumbtacks at the end. It was like Jericho didn't have to do any of this. We've all been over this. Jericho's the guy. He's got his band. He's got his other career, quote unquote part timer. And he had a hell of a match last night. He didn't have to do any of that shit. He fucking did. Fair play to Jericho for that. I thought put on a good match.
I would love to see Jericho back in the mix in some way, just like back in mix, even if it's the Intercontinental title mix. just to give him a wee bit of legitimacy. So like you're a bit more invested in his matches. It's not just like Jericho's going to lose this match.
But that's why they had him win at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
So that the rest of the summer he'd have a good kind of he'd have something to build on. He'd go, well, I won at WrestleMania. I've still got the goods. Makes sense.
Yeah. Against Edge, who had a hell of a main event.
We'll get to that.
But yeah, that looked horrible. People were saying like, fake. It looked pretty real to me.
It did, yeah, dude. Jericho looked. He did not look like he was having a good time. He pizza's when he should have French fried, man.
Jesus.
Pizza when you're in a French fry, you're gonna have a bad time.
Do you see the on Facebook? He's just called everyone stupid idiots.
That sounds about right.
He put a picture up of like I think it was of him and Foley with the thumbtack. Oh no, it was a picture WWE put up about like if you're squeamish or something, don't look at these pictures or whatever of like Jericho getting the thumbtack stick out.
Yeah.
And like I was fake. He just wrote stupid idiot number 1, and then people would say, then it'd be like everyone knows it's scripted or something. They're like stupid idiot number 2. He's gonna call stupid idiots number 3, number 4.
Oh, Jericho! What a guy!
Jericho.
I did enjoy the picture of Foley just with a thumbs up when Jericho's all thumbtack.
Nice.
I didn't think Jericho would. I don't know not if he would have it. He just didn't. Like you say, he doesn't have to go that far.
Yeah, but he did. I thought that was like, it wasn't a perfect match, but for what it was, I thought it was very enjoyable. It just went on a bit too long, but I liked it.
So many things about it I didn't like. Also didn't like how they sort of brought a weapon down, and I forgot the previous weapons were there.
True. Like, they
used them all just in order, and then they were done with them.
Yeah, I didn't like how they used like almost every single weapon up there. They just go and like that was where the time went on because they were just going up and getting another weapon. I'm like, we got fucking plenty of weapons down there. Hit him with the mop again,
Yeah. Or we're revealed that Dean Ambrose apparently has nunchuck skills, but once they're knocked out of his hand once, he's like, I'm not chucking him anymore.
He wasn't that good with the nunchucks, by the way.
No, I would.
I've seen way better.
I didn't like the fact that there should have been like a second part of the cage or something. I didn't like the fact that you couldn't escape. Like, you can't escape, but you clearly can.
Yeah, that was one of my issues was, had Jericho escaped, like, what would happen? Like, if he got out of the cage, would the referees have just chased him around until he got back into the cage? Like, what happened? He could just walk away,
Yeah, I love that too.
In the match now, TNA, I don't watch enough TNA, Lethal Lockdown, is there a roof on it?
Yeah, it's a different style of match. It's like a 5-on-5 thing. It's like war games with a bend like one at a time. Once all 10 are in, the lower a cage down onto the roof. Or the lower roof onto the cage, and the weapons are all attached to the roof.
See, that'd be pretty awesome if it was a cage, like not a Hell in a Cell where the cage is out past the ring, but it was like a cage just with a roof and weapons, like an actual film, not just an open top cage with weapons at the top of the cage.
Yeah, I thought they should have had a roof or something on the cage or something to prevent them from climbing out.
Yeah, a roof would have been good.
Definitely. Anyway, given that match, B- because I thought it was quite slow at the start and in the middle, but the ending could have bumped up that B- though, I think it's the overall. Ending was terrific.
I would agree with B-. I'd give it a B-.
Oh, Jesus, you're both being way more generous than I'm going to be. I give that match like an E at most.
Whoa!
You can't give anything with Ambrose and Jericho an E.
Wow, I like.
I think you can.
No, I wouldn't have said an E.
Problem because I know how good Ambrose and Jericho were capable of, and that match wasn't it.
I thought that was a good match for those guys. Like, what
just complete props for that thumbtack. Like, no one, like, not many people's going to volunteer
for that. The thumbtack ending did save it from being an absolute disaster, but no, I didn't like it at all.
To me, the only problem was really the length of it, because I would find it hard to go back and watch it again because I know how long it is, But
yeah,
I liked it.
I also thought it was kind of predictable with something in the bucket.
I think
it didn't come down with the mop. It was obviously part of the end.
Well, I think once he came down with the bucket, we were all like, "There's definitely thumbtacks in that bucket." He didn't throw the bucket down. He very carefully took this plastic bucket down. So I'm like, well, there's got to be something in there. So it's probably thumbtacks, but you know that's never a bad thing.
I did jokingly tweet that it would be a good twist ending if there was a gun inside the bucket while the match was going on. Jericho will just point out, "What you stupid idiot!" And he just whips out a Glock 9 and shoots you in the face.
Nice. Who's the idiot now, bitch?
Okay, moving on to the ladies. We got Natalya versus Charlotte submission match, and I've got some beef with this match. But what did y'all think?
I thought it was a solid match, but the ending made no sense to me at all.
Well, it made sense to I got the ending. I thought that match was too short as well. I mean, it just that one just kind of ended. You know what I mean? I think because it was so short. I understand the ending, but if they had more time in the middle of it to get to that end, it would have made more sense to me. But instead of that, you just kind of felt a little cut short, and you're like, really? That's the end now? Oh, okay, fair enough. You know, that's what I thought. I like what part of the ending.
I have a bit of a beef with the storytelling in the match as well.
What part of the ending didn't you like?
I just don't see why Dana has to be involved with Charlotte. I think don't see any logic behind that partnership.
Well, I assume they're going to explain that tonight.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I think it was a bit of a cop out having just somebody other than Ric Flair come out to help her. It defeats the whole purpose of him being bad.
I don't know.
My beef, my main issue with that match was, I don't know about everybody else, but Natalya was so goddamn annoying.
What?
Natalya.
Whoa! This podcast is supposed to be about talking about how great Natalya is. You can't go ruin our streak now.
I'm sorry, but
I've been saying for a while that Natalya's overrated, particularly on the mic. What is it that she did that pissed you off?
Like, she's a solid wrestler. Like, on wrestling ability alone, I would just give her dues and give her a title, because I think she's just a solid worker and a really good wrestler. Probably, I think Charlotte's the best. Next to Charlotte would be Natalya in terms of in-ring ability. But every time she got submitted, I was like, "Oh, please shut up." She was like, "No."
Why?
That annoyed me a bit, actually.
I don't understand why that's not annoying. She doesn't want to get put in the sharpshooter. I wouldn't want to get put in the sharpshooter.
It's her voice. She sounded like Kevin Hart. No. It was her voice or something like, oh no, I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was just highly annoying.
Annoyed me about the match as well. Charlotte kept putting her in all these different submissions, working on her legs. Then as soon as you got out of them, there was no limping around or selling that she was hurt or anything.
She did a little bit. Yeah, she did. She did.
She
did. I saw her. She definitely was limping around a little bit.
But that chick, what do you call her again?
Dana Brooke. Ric Flair.
Ric Flair. She annoys the piss out of me. She is just an annoying
Connor. Was Dana Brooke more or less annoying than Natalya saying no whenever she was in the figure four?
Oh God, I think Natalya bugged me a bit more.
Oh, no.
No.
Natalia, if you're listening to this, I'm really sorry. I didn't know they were going to do this.
I love Natalya. I think Natalya should be champion.
No, I don't think Natalya should be champion.
I think Natalya should be champion. I actually think Natalya versus that rivalry to me actually makes sense. What do you call her again? Dana
Brooke.
Dana Brooke. Yeah.
Come on, Connor.
I could actually see that rivalry being good, but the ending, yes, the ending sucked. Okay, so I actually like their creativity a little bit here. The thing outside the box. I think, like Dylan said, it's going to be explained tonight why she's done it, why she's aligned herself with Charlotte and Ric Flair. But it just seemed very botchy. Didn't flow very well. Didn't.
But that's what I mean. It felt like it just kind of. If there was a couple more minutes in that match for them to build more of a match, then the end would have made more sense. But it just kind of. It felt like it was over too quick.
Yeah, it was over very quick, and then like it looked like they couldn't really get a good setup for the Charlotte figure 8 move to happen. You know, she kind of like grabbed her that kind of held her for a while, then hit her. It just didn't really. It should have been more like she wanted to swing for her, but then like she ducked and hung her up in the ropes or something. Or it just didn't really.
I also thought it made Natalya look really stupid. It's like when Dana came out, she was like telling the referee, "I'll raise my hand, I win." It's like Dana Brooke does not look like Ric Flair at all. Clearly not him.
Oh, but she did come down with her back to the audience, so could have been anybody. Is that Ric Flair's back? It might be. Is that Ric Flair's horrible looking wig? It could be.
You know what else I didn't like about it? At the end, like Charlotte looked like she was like, "Oh, piss off! I don't even like you." That girl, Dana. Brooke.
Yeah, Dana Brooke.
Dana what?
Dana Brooke. Her name is Dana Brooke.
I said Dana Brooke, but like Dana Brooke kept trying to like shake her hand and raise her hand, and Charlotte was kind of like, "Oh God, get away from me!" Kind of looked like.
But that could be the angle. The angle could be that Charlotte knew she needed some other help, so she was just like, I'm Charlotte. I'm good with charisma. I've got the Flair charisma. I can just like call on anybody backstage to be on my side and help me win. And then once they do that, then great. But I don't need those guys. They need me. That's probably the angle they'll do here. Where like Dana Brooke kind of like cozying up to Charlotte, and Charlotte being, thanks a lot, but you're only just you're here to help me out. We're not best friends.
To me, it just seems like they don't know what to do with Dana Brooke and Emma's injured, so they just randomly put her up with the only other heel.
Maybe.
You'd think they'd go after fucking Becky Lynch, but just do Becky versus Dana, but you never know with that company.
No, you never know.
I'm hoping to do Becky versus Charlotte now and title on Becky.
That would be pretty sweet. But again,
I think
that would have been stuff I would have built up at WrestleMania, though. Instead of waiting this long, you would always have Becky in the mix, always have Becky, like, nipping at Charlotte's heels instead of forgetting about Becky for 2 months. That's, But again, that's more nitpicking on their booking decisions as usual.
I read somewhere that potentially Paige could be the next rivalry for Charlotte.
Paige?
I would like that. Paige is sort of dropped out quite a bit for some reason.
Yeah, exactly. Like, where's Paige? Like, they're not doing a very good job of putting these people on TV.
No, hey, guess what happened to Cody Rhodes? He's gone.
Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, so
yesterday on the podcast.
Yeah, we talked about this for like 20 minutes.
We did. I missed it. I was watching videos of cakes.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
No, but what I mean is like just underutilizing their talent, a la Cody Rhodes.
Exactly. People they're not putting on TV.
Yeah, like it's ridiculous. They've got this great talent pool, and they're like, I don't know what to do with this talent. Let's just piss them off by like leaving them off TV and giving them shit gimmicks for a while longer.
It doesn't matter about the gimmicks, so long as they just keep them on TV.
Talent, use it. Amber, what do you call it, dude? Had the whole Rosebuds. What do you call him?
Adam Rose.
Adam Rose.
Dana Brooke.
Adam Rose has been released. He released.
Yeah, he's gone too. He's gone.
Did a load of drugs and beat up his wife. Of course, he was released.
Why? Whoa! Steve Austin beat up his wife. Look what happened to him. Hello? What the hell happened there? What happened there? Where'd everybody go?
I'm back.
Nice. Where's Connor? Connor was unable to join this call. They may need to come online, update Skype, or they're using an unsupported device. Well, thanks, Connor. That's a nice one. So it looks like Connor's out. What are we going to do?
I don't know. We'll just release them from the podcast now.
Well, it's probably for the best because his gimmick wasn't getting over with the people, so...
Yeah, all this keep talking. So.
We did the best we could. We put him on, like, Superstars once every month, but he wasn't connecting with the audience, so we had to shit can him.
Yeah.
Plus,
making weird laser noises and it just...
Yeah. Also, not the fact that he was beating his wife up, but he did some drugs, so we gotta get rid of this fucking guy. Well, that's my point was right before we got cut off was that Steve Austin beat up his wife and, he gets his own fucking podcast.
Yeah, there's a major difference there.
Steve
Austin.
That's exactly my point. It's like they got such fucking fucking double standards. I'm like, oh, it's Steve Austin. Fucking Hulk Hogan was in a sex tape and slagged everybody off, and he got chucked out of the Hall of Fame. Like, they gotta make up their mind about how they fucking punish people.
Yo!
Oh, who's this?
Hey, Mr. White.
Didn't we fire you?
Yeah, but I just came back from the dead, bitches.
You motherfucker.
What really happened was my internet connection cut off like a bitch. What's up with our internet connections around this area now, huh?
I don't know, Connor.
What is up? I was only taking the piss, by the way. Fuck Adam Rose, huh? Bye-bye, Adam Rose!
I like Adam Rose.
No, I want to joke. As a human being, I think it's pretty harsh he's gone. But he didn't really do much when he got there, did he?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, not at all.
Nope.
Anyway. They're doing a major storyline now with the social outcast trying to recruit a fourth member.
Who's the fourth one? Who do you think the fourth one's going to be? Probably R-Truth, right?
I don't know. I was reading today that apparently the problems with Goldust aren't as bad as I thought they were yesterday.
Yeah, read that today too.
So Goldust is still groovy, so we still could have the Golden Truth tonight on Raw.
Golden Truth still on, baby.
So excited.
So, what do we give Charlotte versus Natalya?
I'd give it like a C, probably.
C minus.
Going to agree with you, C minus.
I'm giving it a flat C.
Flat C. Like my boobs. Alright, so...
Your C's are fucking double D's.
Hey, moving on. We got... Drum roll, please. What I believe the match of the year. John Cena sucks. Reigns versus AJ Styles.
Shit.
Right off the bottom, giving this an A++.
So what do you really think about this match, Connor?
I think it was decent. A solid match.
Would you use the word phenomenal?
If it wasn't overused, I would. No, it was all that and then some. All that in a bag of chips. So many big moments, guys. Big moments.
Let me hear 6 of the big moments, Connor.
Let me what?
Let me hear you describe 6 of the big moments if there's so many big moments.
Okay. The phenomenal forearm off that fucking panel show desk thing.
Yeah, awesome.
That was 1. We got the back body drop through the table. 2. We got the swinging AJ's head off the Extreme Rules apron Titantron thing. That's 3. We got the power bomb through the table. That's 4.
The swinging of the head and the power bomb were done as one spot.
Hey, I don't care. It's still 2 moments.
Put them in 2 different spots.
It was still 2 moments. We got AJ reversing something with the back body drop, which looked like it hurt Reigns' knee. That was 5.
Shoulder tackled him.
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't know. I don't know if I'd make that one of the special moments of this match.
I thought that was phenomenal.
All right.
AJ wiping everybody out with the steel chairs, with the spear. We had Rollins returning. Man, this had so many moments. And that's 8 right off the bat. That's 8. Like,
I think I don't know if you know what numbers are. I think you definitely fudged those numbers up.
That was about 8 right there. I just clocked
debatable.
Up.
I don't know about that.
Come on, what more do you want in the match?
Yeah, it was a great match. And also, like the Fatal 4-Way as a match of the year candidate for me.
Nah, Fatal 4-Way, I said last night Fatal 4-Way was going to steal the show, which it did. Fatal 4-Way was amazing.
Yeah, I thought the Fatal 4-Way was better than the main event.
No, gotta disagree. The main event just overshadowed the whole show.
What? The whole show?
The whole show was
even the main event? Or even the fucking Fatal 4-Way match?
Yeah, if it wasn't for the Miz doing that wee shitty, sneaky pin after, it was quite a while after the Helluva Kick happened. If it wasn't for that, I would maybe have beat the Fatal 4-Way in par with. I don't think no matter what end it was going to beat the main event the way it panned out, but I still think it wouldn't have overshadowed it. But Miz doing a sneaky win after a Helluva Kick that was... So,
Connor, what you're saying is the Fatal 4-Way match was really good, but the Miz ended up fucking everything up, and that's why it's not so good.
No.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think that's what you just said, so...
Miz did not pick up.
I believe if you play the tape back in the court, Mr. Judge, you'll find that you'll say the defendant said that match was great. If it wasn't for the Miz, I rest my case.
Connor hates the Miz.
Yeah, looks like it.
Miz did a phenomenal job.
Ugh.
The Miz.
No.
All right.
No.
But
no.
The haluva kick was a bit of a delay between the haluva kick and the pin. Sami Zayn really shouldn't have took his eyes off the prize by just start punching Kevin Owens and throwing around the place.
That's the whole rivalry, that they hate each other so much that they do illogical shit.
But
and also, it kind of makes sense that Cesaro was down for a while because he took Skull Crush finale outside the ring, another one inside the ring, took a pop-up powerbomb and a haluva kick. Cesaro got fucked up.
Cesaro didn't get a Skull Crush finale outside the ring. That was Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
So yeah, that was your bad.
Well, Cesaro got fucked up. Louis did spin the Miz for like an hour.
Feel for it had its time. Let's talk about the main event. Okay, so with the show.
Yeah, I think the main event was A++ as well.
Ah, yeah!
Your candidate.
I've got an A++. So all the trolls that
I do want to kill everyone in the crowd who's chanting yourself off Roman. Like, what's that all about?
Because they know how great it was, and they're like, shit, we can't even fault this guy, but we have to stick to our guns. They're stubborn.
Yeah.
They're stubborn.
What's up for Roman knowing that there's nothing he can ever do that he can get credit for at this point?
You say that, but I don't think he cares. He probably doesn't give a fuck. He's like, I'm the champion, I'll do whatever the fuck I want, right?
Yeah.
That's his character, but him as an actual human being backstage.
But that's what I mean. Like the WWE have so much faith in him that they're gonna give him. He's got the belt. He's on the right track. Like the WWE themselves have so much faith in Roman Reigns that like he's confident in his spot right now. So he can go. I don't mind that the audience fucking don't like me because people in the back like me. So I'm gonna do pretty well. You know what I mean? I reckon he's totally okay with it.
The thing is, though, the fans, like, there's no way the haters like didn't pop huge at those big moments, like the power bomb through the table, the back body drop through the table, that huge spear at the end. There's no way they didn't think, whoa, this is awesome, but they just have to stick to their guns now.
Yeah, you see, Lance Storm tweets about it quite a lot. So quite often when Roman music hits, there's like a big pop. Then people catch on, oh wait, we hate this guy, and then they start booing like halfway through.
Yeah. It
happened a few times last night. The pop really big for everything, and then the still suck count started.
They're fickle. Very fickle.
No, Mick Foley put a post up earlier on saying like how he thinks Roman is the guy, and he said he's going to get a lot of flack for this, but he believes it to be true. He also said like how great chemistry AJ and Roman have, and it is like it's really brought something out of both of them, because I think AJ was he just seemed a bit uncomfortable in his first stint there in WWE. He just seemed a bit with Jericho and stuff, but he wasn't that good in the mic. Matches were great, but I think his matches with Roman Reigns are even better.
Yeah, I think they've done really well together.
Like, just some guys just have really good chemistry, and I think they just found each other so quick, just got like connected so well, and even I quite like the whole club versus bloodline sort of aspect of it too.
Mm-hmm.
It added something else to it, that didn't take away too much from the main like rivalry.
Yeah.
But awesome. See when AJ got that chair and just started swinging, hitting everybody. I was like, oh, this is awesome. AJ needs to get that title before this year ends.
That was pretty cool. I like that.
Like, as much as I appreciate everything Roman did, I just want AJ to get that title.
Do you think AJ is going to stay in the title picture now, or is it just going to be Roman and Seth?
It's going to be Roman Seth, I think.
Probably straight to Roman Seth, but with AJ just like in the background for the moment. Like,
yeah, like that's the thing with really good rivalries. It's like, how do they just end? Like, how do good rivals just end without anything really happening?
Yeah, I think it would make more sense for it to go to a triple threat, or to have even a number one contendership match between Seth and AJ. before they just transitioned into Roman and Seth.
Oh, but Seth's back, baby.
Yes, Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth Rollins, the man, the architect, is back. Although, what pissed me off, huh?
His face?
Pedigree?
That he hit the pedigree. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they have to keep using the pedigree at least until SummerSlam.
Till Triple H versus Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Yeah, it's clearly going to be Triple H versus Seth Rollins somewhere down the line, isn't it? If he's still using the pedigree.
Yeah.
How lucky are we?
How lucky are we?
Well, I just wondering because I've kind of felt for a while they're building the Shane versus Triple H shit on SummerSlam.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Seth and Triple H to keep that going until WrestleMania next year.
But then if they do that, they can't do the Shield triple threat next year.
That's true. Maybe Survivor Series. Still treat that like a big deal sometimes.
That would be pretty good.
There's still, he's clearly came back as a heel, yeah.
I guess.
No, look, Roman was kind of the heel of him and AJ's rivalry. He's kind of a tweener at this point.
Yeah.
And obviously the crowd were going absolute shit for Seth Rollins.
Yeah, they fucking loved it.
And Twitter was going pretty shit for Seth Rollins too.
But it's like the time, remember, Ryback turned heel by turning on Cena, and the fans went absolutely ham, like cheered it, like huge pop.
Are you saying they don't love Ryback?
They don't love Ryback.
Everybody loves Ryback.
Do you remember this though? Like,
yeah.
It was like this is the big turning point of Ryback, where he's going to turn into a big nasty heel, but the fans just went ape shit and were cheering like crazy.
Yeah. It didn't even seem. It was kind of like when Austin used to just stunner everybody. Like he sort of beat up Punk and then hit Cena too. That's beside the point. That was years ago. We're over that.
Yeah.
Ryback.
To the past.
Okay, now whenever we Ryback as a guest in the show, just like you gotta say shit to Bret Hart, now you gotta say shit to Ryback. Let's see how that goes. Now.
Yeah, but now you gotta. Connor, that you gotta say shit to fucking Natalya now, so you better watch your mouth.
I'll get Natalya and Adam Rose on the cast.
You fucking better. I'd love those guys to be on the cast.
And I'd be like, no.
I love both those guys.
Yeah, well, I like Natalya. I do. I've got love for Natalya. Don't like Adam Rose, but
well, that's cool, man. Adam Rose told me he didn't like you either, so it's alright.
Well, fuck. I could have been a Rosebud.
No, you couldn't have.
I could have been a Rosebud.
Yeah, but that means you'd have to catch him when he come out of the ring, and you wouldn't catch him. You'd let him fall. If
fucking, what do you call that dude that no one likes, the big black beard? He's Bray Wyatt's sidekick. I don't have it.
Braun Strowman?
I completely forgot his name. If Strowman could be a Rosebud, I could be a Rosebud.
Solid logic there, Connor.
If you say so, buddy.
Isn't it? Great logic. Right, so holy shit, this match just has too many great moments. They have to go so in depth here. That back body drop, the hell of a height he got. The height was just something else. Huh?
That was some height.
Yeah. There's some height. That guy really can't fly. The phenomenal forearm that off that table that I talked about. The height he just got, the elevation he got was crazy.
That's why they call him Superfly.
That power bomb looked even better than the fact that the table didn't break right away.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah. Oh, so good. AJ just got destroyed in that match, didn't he?
Yeah, he took a beating, man.
Well, like, he did some good stuff for Roman too, like, you know.
He dished it out,
phenomenal forearm off the presenter table thing. Pretty awesome.
The chairs, the Styles clash onto the chair. There's another big moment, Dylan. Styles clash onto the chair.
What's that up to now? 18?
Like 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so round of applause for the main event.
Wow.
What?
That was a very stunted applause break for the main event.
I'm back. I think I cut off again there. Yeah, going ape shit with the chair.
Nice.
Mel just fucking spazzed out there. Just took a wee Hodor moment.
You missed us. You missed us clapping. Yeah, that's right. That's what clapping sounds like.
I've heard clapping before.
Yeah, we all know what it sounds like.
Now had the clap.
It was all about the clap.
Well, that's enough of this.
Got there first, motherfucker. Yeah, so overall, I'm going to give this show, like I said, an 82 out of the 100. What did I give it again? I'll give it like a B.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with B. Although it was hard. That's going to be a hard event to top. That was really good.
I liked it. I thought it was a pretty good show.
I think the Asylum match dragged it down quite a lot.
No, come on. The Asylum match is good. Get into this.
The Asylum match had a good ending, but for a match overall. I think 70 out of 100 for me, and I would see the event overall.
I don't think you're going to get. Honestly, I know it's too early to call this in May, but if you get a card better, maybe like one card in the year. I'm being serious. I don't know if there'll be a card better this year.
I thought that they did pretty well. You never know. I liked WrestleMania. I thought that was a good show. And SummerSlam could end up being a pretty good show. So, but they're not doing so bad when it comes to like big shows so far. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
like all their big guys have been away all year, and they've been putting on some pretty good shows. What does that say?
Yeah.
Kind
of says that keep some of the big guys going.
Yeah, it's like hey,
just let them.
Can you believe this? Randy Orton hasn't been seen for ages, and we've had a heck of a run this year. What a coincidence?
Oh. Goddamn. Yeah.
Well, are you saying Randy Orton's not the greatest thing since sliced bread? Because
I would yeah. I would say that sliced bread is definitely better than Randy Orton. I'd stick to that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's give a wee quick rundown on the returns and who we're going to rival with. Randy Orton. Where do we see a good rivalry with him?
Ryback.
Ryback.
Okay. What?
KO for me.
KO. I was going to say the same thing. KO.
And at some point during that rivalry, KO will throw him in the air and Randy will kind of pop up powerbomb and down on KO. That'll happen.
I don't know what that.
It'll happen.
No, that I'd like to see that too. Like honestly, though, Randy Orton and John Cena are very limited these days. Like they're very limited on what to actually garnish any sort of excitement out of a rivalry because they're just rivals with everybody at this point.
Yeah.
True.
Kevin
Randy and KO haven't yet. So when that happens,
exactly.
There.
John Cena just what's up with Rusev? By the way, I was watching the pre-show and he's very much just talking like almost.
Yeah, but he was in that like social media segment. He seemed to forget that he's supposed to have an accent.
Yeah.
I think Cena will rival with him. If we're moving on to Cena next, that's returns thing.
Cena, it's weird. Like Cena, have not seen it for so long. Hasn't been in the title picture, the main event. I don't know who Cena's gonna rival with. Maybe The Miz, huh? No, I don't know. I don't know. Can't call it. Like I said, it's just what rivalry's out there for them. He is wrestling Nakamura, not their Hawaiian event.
Really?
Yeah, I told you this. Yeah, it's Cena versus Nakamura, not their bash at the beach.
It's not even going to be on the network or anything. It's just pure house show.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Nakamura's facing Bray Wyatt in the network special.
Yeah, that'll be amazing. Oh, Bray Wyatt. Yeah, Bray Wyatt. Like, think about who all's gone here. There's John Cena, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper. Who else we got still going? Alpha? Who?
Tyson Kidd.
Sasha Banks is injured, isn't she?
Is she injured or what's up with her?
I don't really know. Apparently she's still working house shows and stuff, so don't be that bad injured.
Oh, I thought she got. I heard she got injured, but maybe I just made that up.
You did, Dylan. You did.
Sounds about right. That sounds like the kind of thing I would do.
Moving on to Raw. Not going to do any predictions, but I mean, just saying Raw's going to be pretty awesome with the Rollins return.
I hear Enzo Amore might be back tonight.
Enzo could be back too. Yeah, I heard he's in live events.
Yeah, I heard he was backstage last night actually, but.
I'm gonna watch Raw tonight, and if he's not there, I'm just never gonna watch Raw again.
Good call, Dylan.
It's just the way I see it. It's the way I see it.
Yeah. But what if he's there next week and you'll miss him then if you're never watching Raw again?
It's too late. They fucked it up.
I don't appreciate that Rollins dyed his hair completely black and not that blonde patch anymore.
Oh, yeah. He might bring it back just for you, buddy.
I hope so. He looks like a parrot now.
No, he looks like CrossFit Jesus. That is the nickname that developed on Twitter last night.
CrossFit Jesus.
Nice.
Also, speaking of Twitter, did anyone see Xavier Wood and Kofi Kingston tweeting about Seth Rollins?
No.
Remember he got injured just before Survivor Series? He was meant to be their captain.
Yeah.
Oh, they were going up shit about the captain's return. And
Nice.
Xavier Wood put up a gif of him playing the trumpet while Seth was sort of strutting in front of them on the way to the ring.
Oh, brilliant. This I gotta see.
The New Day is probably the greatest thing going right now.
They're very hot. They're lovely.
New Day are amazing. Do you go on as Up, Up, Down, Down?
Yeah.
YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Very good channel.
It's lovely.
Up, Up, Down, Down. Go subscribe. Hope you'll have as much subscribers as us one day. But, you know, it's a work in progress. You can't be like us straight off the bat. You know, that takes
That reminds me, now that we're talking about Xavier Woods, did any of you guys notice in the match last night, Xavier Woods did a Hadouken? Did you see it?
Yes.
Did see that where he knocked him into the corner?
So happy.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Xavier Woods, he's my boy. Oh, legend.
No, let's now end on a happy note. Because, now, finish it off.
No.
Oh.
You did your best.
Pretty abysmal.
Before we end, we're going to do some predictions for Money in the Bank.
No, we're not going to do predictions for Money in the Bank. You silly. It hasn't even been Raw. It hasn't even kicked off yet.
I know, but I enjoy a bit of fantasy booking, so don't do that.
We could, well, yeah, we could do it a little bit if you want. What do you think?
Oh, all this talk, you're going to tell us now, Al?
Well, I was yawning, if you must know.
It happens.
Like, main event for Money in the Bank, do you think it'll be a straight one-on-one match, or it'll be some sort of title match, like a multi-man thing?
I'll go triple threat. I'll throw AJ still in the mix. AJ, Seth, and Reigns should be a hell of a main event.
Yeah, I would buy that. Yeah.
Who wins? I think Reigns. I think Reigns keeps his title for a while. I think everyone would want Rollins or AJ because they're both just so goddamn great. But I think Reigns is going to remain champion for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is, well, I think Rollins never lost the title. That's a big coup for him. But I'm pretty sure that before he got injured, Reigns was on the verge of becoming the champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Reigns was always going to win that Survivor Series.
Taking it off Rollins, yeah.
Yeah.
But Rollins needs to be known as he is the star. It's not Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns totally won me over after last night. He's had some hell of matches even before last night, but last night really won me over. But I still think Rollins is much better on the microphone by a clear mile, and he's much better in the ring. Rollins is the obvious star.
Yeah, true.
They have to stop looking at Reigns as ultimate star because Rollins is the whole package. So I hope Rollins takes it back soon and runs with it again.
Well, I think that will happen. Now, I reckon that will probably happen like SummerSlam kind of time. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened at SummerSlam.
I hope also Rollins does turn face. I think he's going to be the heel for a while now, but I hope he does turn face because I think it'll be just something different. An exciting prospect to see Rollins as a face. I think he could rock a face. I have never seen him as face, but I imagine he could rock it.
He can.
Okay, so fantasy booking. I'm going to go triple threat, and I say Reigns to win.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. But possibly even more than a triple threat. Maybe do like 6-man ladder match and Money in the Bank.
No, well, they're going to leave that for the actual Money in the Bank match. Oh, surely.
Well, it's quite often to do two of those big multi-man ladder matches.
Okay, so
although I think maybe it would be better to do the Money in the Bank one and then have a tag team one rather than main title.
Yeah, tag team for sure. It's like a show many tag teams like just got up for the titles right now.
Yeah. So we'll go triple threat for that. Money in the Bank match. Who do you think is going to win that?
Damien Sandow.
Hey, never happened again.
It happened once, so that's a good thing.
I don't know. That's a hard one to call. Actually, who's in the sort of someone from that Fatal 4-Way match?
Yeah, I was thinking KO.
Cesaro?
No, not Cesaro. KO probably. I would imagine. Yeah.
But don't you think KO could easily fight his way into the main event anyway?
He could, but his whole prize fighter thing, I think we would just go for it as soon as possible.
But can you imagine if Cesaro won the Money in the Bank and at some point just fucking cash that bad boy in at the end of a fucking show? People would go banana.
It's true, they would, but
absolutely
Money in the Bank briefcase was pretty much confirms you're going to turn heel, doesn't it?
Not really.
No, Punk didn't turn heel the first time he cashed in. Cena has never turned heel, so he didn't.
Did RVD win it?
Instead, yes. RVD won the second one, yeah.
And he wasn't a heel.
Do you think that though I suppose Cesaro probably one of these guys? So the guys that didn't turn heel, well, I'm not sure with CM Punk. Who did he beat? Jeff Hardy?
He beat Jeff Hardy with his second one. He did kind of turn heel over that one. He beat Edge on the first one.
Did he come out and did he come out and be sneaky, or did he call a match up first?
No, he came out and beat Sneaky in both of them.
Yeah?
Batista knocked the life out of Edge and Batista bombed him through a table. And Punk came out and was like, I'm having that belt. Cheerio, lads.
So it all depends, really, doesn't it? Like, if it's a huge heel, it doesn't actually have to be. I'm thinking like Roman Reigns. It doesn't have to be Roman Reigns. If Cesaro won it, and then he beat Rollins, who was just being a complete dick.
Yeah, the Punk one was right at the top of Edge, just hated him. Edge was very hated at the time.
But we're talking fantasy here. Who would like to see win Money in the Bank? I don't know how that's ever happened, as he's still not arrived. But I don't see Finn Balor.
Interesting. That's interesting.
No, I think KO will win. And if I could choose who I want to win, it would probably be KO as well.
Nice.
Dill.
I gotta go with Cesaro, or maybe Dean Ambrose would be pretty good. But then again, if Roman Reigns is a champion and Seth Rollins is chasing after him, you could very easily just have Dean Ambrose weasel his way into the main event anyway. So I'm gonna say Cesaro.
I'm gonna say Sasha Banks.
Good call. Oh, she'd be great as a heavyweight champion.
Sasha Banks.
Mm-hmm. Nice,
wow.
Excellent.
Julia, I'd love to see. I cannot wait for Big E to get his moment. I think Big E's it's gotta be soon.
I'm looking forward to Xavier Woods hitting the big time. I mean, that guy can do it. He can pull it off.
Unfortunately, Xavier is always going to be IC US scene.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna pop like a motherfucker whenever he wins either of those belts, possibly both.
Yeah. But Big E's got enough. I think he's got enough drive to make him in the main event scene.
He's got the look to be in the main event scene.
Yeah, and now he's got the charisma, the confidence on the mic.
The unicorn.
Yeah, I think he could be a champion at some point. If Vince ever does get over his hatred of black people, I think
Vince hates black people. Huh?
Yeah, Vince hates black people like The Rock and Mark Henry and Booker T. Boy, he hates everybody, right?
He hates.
First of all, Mark Henry and Booker T only ever held the secondary title.
But that's all chatter though. It's still the heavyweight championship when you think about it. I mean, it's the same. If you're gonna win the heavyweight championship, you won the heavyweight championship basically.
Look. There's two things Vince hates: black people and not getting sucked off by the best divas.
Maybe that's why he hates black people.
That's his pet peeves.
That's why
if any of us were in a position to get sucked off the divas.
No. You can't use your power to get sucked off by divas.
Not all the time. You need to take a break.
God damn.
What are you doing, Vince? You getting sucked up by the divas again? Oh, gosh, dang it. We got a show to run. I'm busy, goddammit, you stupid idiots.
Oh, Linda's got what a terrific wife. I think we're going to edit there. I give Linda a U.
I give her a B plus.
Oh, very good, very good.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, now we'll give her that D.
You give her the D. Yep.
The D. Give her that dick.
Thank you, Connor.
Thanks for saying that up for us, Connor.
Alright, fellas, this has been a good cast. We'll pick up again soon, probably like in about a month or so.
Hell yeah. We'll do it again soon.
No, we'll do it again soon.
One in like a little before Money in the Bank. We do some predictions once there's a card in place.
Yeah, exactly. And then right after Money in the Bank as well.
Don't worry, people, we will be returning.
Or will we? Yeah, we
will
probably will. Yeah, we probably will. Okay, well, we'll see you in the next one then, people.